DJI has a rumored upgrade to their action camera, the Osmo Action 6, coming out here shortly. And it should have a 1-inch sensor and a variable aperture rate. So it only makes sense that Insta360 would launch this today, right?
Picking up my camera forces me to slow down and really see what's happening around me. It's almost like pressing pause on life. It's a reminder that life isn't just about the milestones. It's also about the everyday experiences that make up our lives. If I can help someone pause for a moment and appreciate the simplicity, then I know I'm doing something right.
For years, the action cam fight was pretty predictable. DJI on one side versus Insta360 on the other side. And GoPro, who started this whole thing, feels like they've been watching from the sidelines. Same script, every season, a few more pixels, a few more frames, a few more reasons to upgrade. And then today, Insta360 burnt that script because the Ace Pro 2 didn't just get sharper, which, by the way, it's already been out, but it did just learn how to print memories. I'll explain. The category collision. The Insta360 Ace Pro is already a monster. 8K video, 50 megapixel stills, Leica glass, dual AI processor, flow state stabilization so good, it feels like some kind of witchcraft. But the story today isn't the same camera body. It's the accessories that changed what this camera is. A new Explorer Grip Pro with a tactile exposure dial, a zoom lever, a proper shutter button, and a hidden 2000 milliamp battery that stretches 4K recording to 2.5 hours. And then the wild card, the Pocket Printer, a Bluetooth dye sublimation printer that spits out waterproof laminated 3-inch prints at about 300 DPI. Together, they transform the Ace Pro 2 from an 8K action cam into something that feels half Polaroid, half creator tool. This isn't about specs anymore. It's about sentiment. DJI may sell precision hardware, but Insta360 just started selling emotion. Let's zoom out and look at the board. GoPro, the legacy player, the name everyone knows but creatively stuck, their innovation curve flattened years ago. They're surviving on brand nostalgia and accessory packs as far as I can tell. DJI, the technical powerhouse, best-in-class stabilization, lens tuning, and the confidence that comes from drone engineer DNA. They'll launch the Osmo Action 6 any day now. Expect a sensor bump, smarter horizon leveling, maybe new AI tracking, 1.1-inch sensor, and maybe an adaptable aperture. And then there's Insta360, the chaos agent. Every product they drop feels like some kind of dare or something going on. It's very exciting. Tiny little Go cams, modular cameras that snap apart like Lego, 360 rigs that defy physics almost, and now an Instaprinter or Polaroid. The rest of the market fights for clarity, and Insta360 just keeps coming after creativity. That's the power shift. When everyone else is polishing their pixels, Insta360 is redefining what a camera feels like. It's easy to laugh this off as a gimmick until you follow the money. Fujifilm's Instax empire quietly prints over $1 billion in annual revenue, more than half the company's entire imaging division. Not from cameras, from paper. Insta360 saw that margin and built its own version. Refill cartridges cost $9.90 for 20 prints. Every photo you print carries a Ace Pro 2 watermark baked into the border. Free branding with every memory. I just hope you can get rid of that. That's not an accessory, that's an ecosystem. GoPro is begging you for a subscription renewal. DJI sells one-time hardware. Insta360 now sells experiences on repeat, subscription-based. It's a pivot from the adrenaline economy to the nostalgia economy. From look what I filmed to look what I can hand you. Let's talk creative impact. Imagine filming in 8K, pausing on the perfect frame, and instantly printing that moment. No labs, no cloud, no waiting. At an event, you're not another content shooter. You're the person giving people their memories back. This turns the Ace Pro 2 from an action cam into a connection device. Perfect for creators, event hosts, experiential marketers, anyone who lives between online and real life. And the quality? 300 DPI, waterproof, fade resistant. Not exactly museum quality print, but perfect for a wallet, a fridge, or some kind of fan giveaway. It's proof of play. Picture this. A travel vlogger prints portraits of strangers in Morocco, each one a handshake instead of a hashtag. Or a wedding shooter captures a first look, prints it in 10 seconds, hands it to the couple before the kiss is even over. A brand pop-up in Tokyo gives visitors a print and a QR code to the digital reel. Physical and digital souvenirs fused together. Every one of those moments becomes a story, and every story becomes content. That's how you turn gear into an experience. Let's run the quick math. An Ace Pro 2 bundle costs around $520 to $580 depending on the kit. I'll put the links in the bottom, so if you're interested, go ahead and check those out and look out for your boy. Also, you can add the monthly packs of paper, say 10 packs a year at $9.90. That's another, $100 in recurring revenue per customer, not counting the accessories, the cases, or the extra grips. Now you scale that across the global creator base and you see it. Insta360 isn't chasing GoPro's volume. They're building a premium ecosystem with lifetime customer value, LCV, baked in. That's how Apple, Sony, and now Insta360 win. Hardware is the hook. The habit is where the profit's at. Now with DJI's Osmo Action 6 looming, rumored to come out on the 18th, this is where the real power play unfolds. DJI will bring cinematic precision, new HDR pipelines, maybe improved 10-bit color, the bigger sensor, the aperture change, but Insta360 just changed the rules. They don't need to outstabilize DJI. They just need to make their cameras the funnest. So what happens next? Maybe DJI responds with a social sharing grip or a modular printer of their own. Maybe GoPro goes full nostalgia and revives a Hero Retro series. Or maybe Polaroid does. Who knows? The Creator Cam, a hybrid device that captures, edits, and gifts moments all in one workflow. That's the next battlefield. Hardware built for connection, not competition. The camera wars aren't about who shoots sharper anymore. They're about who builds the stronger ecosystem. DJI is still perfecting motion, GoPro is still chasing old memories, and Insta360 might have just built a bridge between both of those. Because when an 8K action cam can print a waterproof memory in your hand, the conversation shifts from content to connection. That's real disruption. Not just more specs on the spec sheet, but a new kind of storytelling device. So yeah, the action cam meets the Instacam. And the company that once specialized in 360 just gave us the full circle. Shoot, share, hand it over. This is the power play, and these are the tools of play. And this is the business of play, according to Cassius Clay. Subscribe, because the next battle in creator tech just started printing itself. Peace.